Have you ever wondered what it would be like to work in a restaurant? How much of a rush it would be to fill customers' orders while preparing them and get them correctly while you work together with your friends as a team? Then you should give Overcooked a try. Overcooked was developed by Ghost Town Games and published by Team 17. Ghost Town Games is a three-person team made up of Phil Duncan, Ollie Devine, and Gemma Lee. This game was originally released for Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One in 2016, with the Switch version later released in 2017. A sequel for the game was released a year later in August 2018, and the bundled version with both games, called Overcooked All You Can Eat, was released in 2020. The original game won many awards, including the British Academy Game Awards and Best British Game and Best Family Game, and the TGIA Award for Best Game in 2016. The story begins with what seems like the end of the world. To try and save the world, you have to feed a giant spaghetti monster called the Ever Peckish. You feed it salad in order to try to appease it. However, things don't go as planned, and the Ever Peckish remains hungry. The Onion King sends you back in time in order to save you, and now you must travel through the different stages throughout time in order to complete recipes and try to save the future and defeat the evil spaghetti monster. The goal of this game is to fill orders by controlling a little chef character. You move around using the control stick to move to different stations to do different tasks. Just like in a real kitchen, there are a lot of things to do. These things can range from gathering food to slicing the food and cooking the food. Each dish takes certain ingredients to complete it, and each chef can only do one task at a time, which takes a certain amount of time to complete. In multiplayer mode, up to 4 players each control one chef and do individual tasks, while in single player mode, a person can control 2 chefs, but not at the same time. Another thing of note is that there is a time limit on how long you have to complete the dishes and turn them into the customers. The thing that I like about this game is that it is fun to play with other players, and the rush seems doable when there's more people doing more tasks. However, when playing in single player, it's really hard to keep track of what needs to be done, and it also feels like it takes a long time for one chef to do one thing. Also, while playing single player, when you're doing an action with one chef, the other chef could be doing nothing, thus wasting time that you need in order to make the customers happy. Ultimately, it feels like a game where the more people that can play at the same time, the easier it would be to play. Overall, I feel this game deserved a 2.5 out of 5 due to the fact that it only feels fun when playing this game in multiplayer with at least one other person. So if you have fellow chefs to play, you should give Overcooked a chance.